Guys, this may be one of the most important videos I am doing during this bull run at the moment, because when we look at the smaller time frames, especially the 1 hourly time frame, we are seeing that Bitcoin is retesting the $60,000 level once again. And this only 10 hours before we are actually going to close our massive, now at the moment, bearish looking weekly candle. So is there a chance that the Bitcoin bulls manage now to bounce off this $60,000 level hard in the next couple of hours, and we can see somewhat of a reversal and a slightly more bullish weekly close? Or is this $60,000 level now, after we are retesting it for a third time in the last few days, going to break, and we have to expect a massive dump to the downside during the next week? I will tell you exactly what I'm expecting from the Bitcoin price. What am I going to do with my trades? Am I maybe closing this trade here already because it is in great profits? And maybe me personally, I'm already expecting a reversal to come next week. This is what I can already promise you guys. I was very bearish during the last couple of days at the $67,000 level, at the exact all-time high. I uploaded a video and told people to start taking profits, and I have been bearish ever since. But now is actually the first time where I can give you some hope. I can tell you already, I am expecting a massive reversal for the Bitcoin price during the next week. But please watch this video till the very end, because I have one final massive warning and a final massive dump for Bitcoin that I'm actually expecting to have a high probability of happening during the next week, especially if the bulls don't manage to bounce here off the $60,000 level hard within the next couple of hours. So first of all, guys, as always, I would really appreciate it if you could smash a like on this video. Let's reach 3,000 likes like we do on every single video at the moment. The last one sadly didn't reach 3,000 likes. So guys, let's keep the momentum going. Let's reach 3,000 likes on this video here again. Leave me a comment down below for sure. Don't forget to subscribe and activate the bell so you don't miss out on any updates, because the next week will be one of the most important weeks for Bitcoin, because we have to reverse within the next week. Like I said, I'm going to explain you everything in the charts in a second, and for sure also share the video with your friends. This supports me the most. But now let's talk about the charts. So first of all, what happened? As you guys know, I opened a small short position here when we dumped out of this massive bear flag to the downside. The price target of this bear flag was actually already reached, as you guys can see yesterday, with this wick to the downside to the $59,600 level. This bear flag already reached its price target, but sadly the bears managed to form another one. And although we saw this massive fake out here to the downside, this bear flag, and I again posted this on Twitter, in my opinion still was relevant. And as you guys can see, Bitcoin continued to respect the support and resistance lines of this bear flag, and we broke now out of it again after seeing this fake out. And the price target of this bear flag is actually not reached yet, because if we take a look, the breakout target of this one would actually be at the $59,000 level. So most people are probably just expecting a small wick to the downside, but we just have to be careful, because if we are seeing this in the next couple of hours and Bitcoin doesn't manage to get above the $60,000 level again, we for sure will have a bearish close here on the 4-hourly time frame. And the next support on the 4-hourly time frame is nowhere near to be seen. I mean, the next support is pretty much at the $56,000 level. And also on the daily time frame, this would result in a daily time frame or in a daily close below our very support, our last pretty much support trend line here. And if we dump down to the $59,000, $58,000 level, as you guys can see, and we don't see an immediate pump afterwards, we will also close this daily candle below this support over here. And this would for sure also result in the weekly candle closing below our old weekly candle. So we couldn't count this rather bearish looking weekly candle as a retest of here our old weekly high closes. So what am I now expecting? Am I expecting a bounce here, or am I expecting a dump? To be honest, I'm actually preparing myself for both, because I mean, there are signs. For example, the funding fees are still very high. We are almost having 0.1% funding fees every 8 hours. So for sure, it's not really interesting for whales to open long positions now already. But actually, we are in a massive bull market. The fundamentals are extremely good, and we just actually broke the all-time high. We had the highest weekly candle close in history. So everything on the long term, on the bigger time frames is looking very bullish. And that's the reason why I'm also going to close this trade very, very soon. If we don't break the $60,000 level now within the next couple of hours, I will start closing down this trade and taking some profits, because the chances increase that the $60,000 level then was actually the bottom and we are reversing within the next week. But one thing that we just have to keep in mind, and that should be placed or should be kept in mind in every single strategy, no matter what time frames you are trading right now, is for sure that there is a big possibility that we are going to just see a massive last wick to the downside to around the $55,000 level. I mean, this is also the level where we can at the moment find the EMA ribbons and also the next big VPVR support. If we just take a look at the daily EMA ribbons, and as you guys know, in every run-up, Bitcoin tends to retest these daily EMA ribbons from now and then, even with just like massive wicks, as you can see here, massive wicks on the daily timeframes result most of the time in us retesting here the daily timeframe. Also here, look at these massive wicks down to the daily EMA ribbons. So these daily EMA ribbons haven't been touched yet, and I think it's soon time to touch them again. We cannot extend too far away, even in a massive bull market, from these daily EMA ribbons. So what I'm actually expecting is, even if we close this daily candle now above here, this support line, I mean, if we're closing it below because we are reaching the price target of the bear flag, I mean, this is pretty much a guarantee for us to go down to the $56,000 level, where we can also see the next bigger VPVR horizontal support here coming into play. But even if we are closing a daily candle above now today, and we're closing our weekly candle above our old weekly closes, in my opinion, you should be prepared for a massive wick within the next few days. Not within the next few weeks, within the next few days, just a quick wick to the downside to the $55,000 level before we are getting bought up, probably within the same day even, and we are still holding the support at least on the daily time frame, and then continuing this bull run to the upside and finally retesting the 11-year resistance that's currently at around $11,000. So I'm just prepared. I'm actually starting to scale up my long positions now once again. I'm actually also opening new long positions with a very small leverage. I'm talking about a 3x leverage. I'm really making sure that even if we have this massive wick to the downside, that I'm not getting liquidated or stopped out, and I even have the chance then at these lower price levels to scale up the longs again. So then my average entry price would be around the $57,000 level, and when the Bitcoin price gets bought up back again, I didn't really long the exact bottom, but I have a perfect long entry here at lower prices. And even if this wick doesn't happen, because this bull market is just fundamentally different from the other ones, and we don't see a wick to the daily EMA ribbons, and we continue our uptrend even with high funding fees because just the spot market is buying a lot of Bitcoin, even then I'm prepared because I already have new long positions here at the $60,000 support in play. So this is pretty much my game plan. For the next couple of hours, I'm pretty much really looking out for the $60,000 level still. So guys, if you want to do the same, you can do the same. This is not financial advice. This is just my opinion. Please make sure to share this video with your friends so everybody is prepared for the next big run-up, because I'm pretty sure it's going to happen within the next week. I'm only saying that I'm expecting a final wick to the downside, or at least it's very likely that we see a final wick to liquidate all these long positions that are still open right now, because we have a massive amount of longs. Otherwise, these funding fees wouldn't still be as high as they are right now. So please be aware of that. Don't get wrecked, and please make sure to subscribe, activate the bell so you don't miss out any future uploads. As you guys can see, I also luckily got removed my bandage today. I mean, my ear is still, as you can see, I have some cream on it. My ear, the stitches still have to be removed. It got like a little bit, split till down here. My ear got split till this point actually, from the top to the bottom, got split till here, and I had to get stitches and stuff like that. It was an accident on my electronic surfboard. That's not really relevant. Just follow me on Instagram. There you can see real life updates on this. My Instagram name is the exact same as my YouTube channel, so it's CryptoMo. on Instagram. It's the exact same. It's the exact same spelling. CryptoMo, just like this here. That's my Instagram name. There's a lot of fake profiles. Please be careful. It's the exact spelling like this, CryptoMo. And then you will find my real Instagram account. You can also check for sure my friends, Crypto, and all of them are following me with their real verified accounts. So this is also how you can check that you are not following any scammers. But like I said, keep an eye on the Bitcoin price. Be ready for the reversal to happen now within the next few days. But just keep in mind, the probability of us seeing a final wick to the downside are still there. And I wouldn't jump into high leveraged long trades here yet. But yeah, we will see us in the next one. Till then, bye.